Hello, I am Eli J. Brown / Eli J. Brony, here with a Bionicle MOC that I've created. Took me quite a number of hours during today. So, what I built here is supposed to be an upgraded version of the Boxor from 2002. Some of you may remember that. It was the machine that a black Matoran with an orange mask by the name of New Peru drove. And basically, this is supposed to be an upgraded version of that. Now, I had the idea for a set, an official set, to be released, well, something like the upgraded version of the Boxor. It was an idea that I had that I could send in to the official Bionicle company and see if they would make it an official set. And the idea was that it was an upgraded version of the Boxor that New Peru would drive to help the new Toa, which would be the Toa that were previously the McDonald's Matoran sets in 2001, and he would drive that thing to help them fight the new threat. Now, of course, I had this idea before the Toa and Ica were released. And in that case, New Peru became one of them, so thus, he can't become the Matoran to pilot this machine. Now, I did decide that since Onipu didn't become the Toa and Ica of Earth, maybe to have him be the pilot of this machine. But my custom Onipu really can't fit into this because he doesn't have the same back end as the other Matoran do. So I decided to put in a different character, this is Tepu, into this machine instead. Though I still would have preferred it to be Onipu, but he wouldn't fit into the machine, at least not properly. Pardon me. So, anyway, this is Tepu with the upgraded Boxor, and we're gonna take a look around this thing. With the Matoran inside of it, any Matoran with this building style will actually work, except for ones that are built like this, because the legs are closer in. More of the looks. Just the looks. But hey, how do you like this Onipu that I created? Too bad I couldn't fit into the machine. So, anyway, that's how it all works out there. So, the design for the legs was quite difficult to figure out how to make a working... Oh, no, you don't. You do not fall backwards. Not unless I actually tell you, which in that case, I didn't tell you to. Anyway, it was difficult to figure out a good workable design of legs, but I eventually came up with this idea of legs, having the clawed Paraka feet be put in there, which does look pretty cool. And I needed to cover up some of the legs because they did not look very good, so I used the black Toa Metru feet and these black armor pieces onto there to give some coverage on the legs. And then with the arms, I was not originally planning on having it be 4 arms, but I just decided that since I couldn't find any of those thinner pieces with the 2 pin holes in them, I just used the ones with the ball ends on them to have the to have extra arms, as well as to put this armor piece onto here. Now originally I wanted to use the Toa Metru style of armor pieces and use them in the black color, but unfortunately I could only find one in my parts bin, not a trash bin, just in case some dim-witted person would come around thinking that I was talking about a trash can. No, I would not refer to a trash can as a bin. I mean a parts bin. Okay? I can only find one of them in the parts bin, so I used the silver ones instead, which is why there are some silver pieces used here anyway. Also partially by the fact that I was very limited on the parts because I don't have many of them, thinking I might need to get more of them sometime soon. So, most of the gray pieces here are the old gray, but I did use some of the newer gray because these newer parts just did not exist in the old gray colors. So I got a couple of these arms with the shooters from the Mystica series, as well as this gun that I have. I have a rubber band, which holds the lever down so it doesn't shoot out when I don't want it to. And also the Zammer sphere launcher, all the way over here. So that's how that all works out. Now I am going to actually take him out. Okay, take those out and take the custom Tapu creation that I made. Yeah, he was not released as an official set, but Hafu is close enough, so you could probably put the Bakari onto him and you'd get Hafu. Though, I actually used the, this is actually Huki's body with black hands, the feet from either Nuvok or weakened Matoran form Hafu, with, I think these pieces came from Brutaka. Right there. So that's my custom Tapu. Now, we're gonna take a look at the machine on its own. I put in this Borak head for good looks. It does have the same shooting function as the, oh wait, you can't see it. As the Borak did, but I didn't put a Krana in there. It's mostly really just for looks, not really intended to actually have anything inside of it and shoot out. And you just pull the Borak head backwards so there's room for the Matoran. I mostly base that upon the idea of the Exotoa having that sort of head function. So that is about it. That is my review on the upgraded version of the Boxor. So thank you for watching, and I will talk to you again in my next video. Bye for now.